Is it really possible for a tiny tweak to your morning coffee routine to ignite your metabolism and put your body into full fat-burning mode for the rest of the day?
Check out the link in the video description now and transform your morning coffee into a metabolism-boosting super drink.
The Girls Aloud reunion is in full swing, and while the group may be nearing the end of their 30-show UK-wide tour, they've got more plans up their sleeves for summer. Nicola Roberts, 38, stopped by to talk to US News about their emotional comeback and how they are paying tribute to late bandmate Sarah Harding, who passed away in 2021 after being diagnosed with breast cancer. The singer also tells us about cementing the group's gay icon status at Brighton Pride in a few weeks. One thing's for sure, after 22 years, they've got a whole lot of history now. It's so amazing after all this time being away. I feel like we started the tour a little bit on the back foot, but by some miracle the show came together. It took me a good week to be like, okay, the flying motorbikes are going up on time, I've not fallen over, my in-ears are alright, my body hasn't broken down, she's very involved in the show. That was the priority from the get-go. We planned those moments carefully, everybody adding what they wanted to see of Sarah, and what we thought the fans would want to see, keeping all of her parts in there, but finding the balance, thinking about how her family would see the show, and her friends, and what she would like to have been seen of herself. There was a lot of thought and discussion. I think we got it right. The DMs are full of people saying we did Sarah proud. It's very rewarding to know that we did our friend proud. There is a strong sense of togetherness. There's a moment in the show where I introduce whole lot of history, and I say that, we recorded the song 19 years ago, but, essentially, we didn't necessarily have a whole lot of history back then. The song is so poignant now, where we're at 19 years later, 22 years into a group, losing Sarah, the girls have children, so much life has happened. I do, badly. The show doesn't start for me until I'm down off the podium at the beginning. It's very scary, and I open the show with my vocal for Untouchable. I don't know how I'm doing it, to be honest, laughs. No, that's a good point. I'm going to be firmly on the ground for that, which I'm looking forward to. That's going to be great because it's such a small, intimate venue. It's amazing for the fans who are managing to get a ticket and can see us close up. Post-tour, we're all going to make sure we go on a nice holiday. The girls are going to take their kids away and I'm going to get some sunshine. Then we come back at the end of July to rehearse for our headline gig for Brighton Pride. It feels very special. It's brilliant that we have music that the LGBT community have been able to connect to, and for us to be able to have given the community something that's created joy. Untouchable has always been one of my absolute favorites. It's a song that anybody can make about whoever they are thinking about at the time. For me, it makes me think about the group. I always thought, as a 5, we were untouchable, and I always feel connection on that song with the rest of the girls. These days, in my healthy years, probably just a coffee. A good cappuccino. My answer would have been very different, maybe, 15 years ago, and not one that I would probably say out loud, laughs. I'm particular about what I consume. I don't really drink, to be honest. A coffee is about as scandalous as it gets for me. I used to have a photograph of myself, my mom and dad, my 2 brothers and my sister. The night I left home to go and live in the Popstars, the rival's house, I had a hard copy of it. You really can get into Glastonbury for free, here's how we did it. Online pranks are killing children, but is there any way to stop them? I was just 6 when I was raped, it took decades to get over the trauma. Becky Hill, my relationship is in a much better place after turbulent 20s. I used to say it was the one thing that I would run into a fire and get. Then I moved house and misplaced it. I don't know if it's in the middle of a random book somewhere, or if it's still in the bottom of a box. I moved house in 2019, and I can't find it. Can they be dead? I'd choose Robin Williams, Muhammad Ali, and Princess Diana. Girls Aloud will perform a priority gig exclusively for O2 and Virgin Media broadband customers at O2 Shepherd's Bush Empire on Tuesday. More, online pranks are killing children, but is there any way to stop them? More, the